On November the 7th, the wider world will be introduced to the Saga of Sir Bumble and Tales from the Butterleaf realm, and all the lands of milk and honey. You'll be able to create your own map of the lands that as you read you can flesh out. There is a very short foreword, and then we're on to the sagas of Sir Bumble. We have 3 to 4 generations in this book and another book to follow. Listen to the foreword. I sat in my garden surrounded by green. The opening lines to 3 poems that not only show my love of nature, but also encourage my inner child, as well as the inner children of very dear friends. So it was when seeing a colony of bees nesting in the eaves and a young queen and a drone mating that Sir Bumble was born. For children and adults aged 6 to 60 and everything in between, maybe even younger, for bedtime stories. This is a book that needs to be read and a story I need to tell. It has become a book in its own right, and I hope you will find the light-hearted educational aspects and the metaphorical messages of some use. Most of all, I hope you have as much fun reading it as I've had writing it over 2 years. And now it is about to be published. So let's just take a moment, flip to a page, and then I'll give you a reading. This will be called Sir Squirrel and the Lazy Lizard. The lizard wants sand and moss for a nest, but lazing in the sun is what he likes to do best. Bathes on the slopes of the dunes all day, whilst this lazy sand lizard's children are playing. Sir Squirrel, surveying the wind-driven dunes, with Hazel the ground squirrel right before noon. Over the ridge, as the sun shines so brightly, came upon this huge sand lizard that gave them a fright. Worry not, furry creatures, the sand lizard said. I sunbathe all day and have a burrow for a bed. Most of my kind will eat insects and flies. I'm strictly vegetarian in my balanced diet. My family and I make a nest on this slope. It makes a great suntrap, and I'm sure there is scope to exist along harmoniously. Together we'll stay. As you see, I'm quite lazy to warm up through the day. Please tell your queen when you give her your brief I offer my allegiance, which should be a relief. I'm the rarest of lizards that you'll ever see. All through the winter my family sleeps, and my kind will keep the reptiles at bay. These slopes are called Dunesville, and you are welcome to stay. If you want to hear more of the Tales of Sir Bumble, then please like and save, for there's plenty more from these annals to be read.